So now these guys, if I nudge them, are talking to each other. These guys are talking. And if I move this guy down, these guys. So they're all kind of there, and then you can click which ones you want to lock and unlock as you go. Okay. So we can align and we can lock. Same thing with the door. Align, pick an edge here to here, done, and lock or unlock it, or leave it unlocked. Okay, so you can line and lock in elevation as well. You can also go and do it in a 3D view. Let's go here. I can just delete this. Okay, notice these two walls are offset right here. Okay, I can go in and say align to this face. Look, you can hover, tab to different edges, even the center of the wall. Okay, click and then down to here and do the same thing. Tab, click, and there we go. Okay, escape, escape, and there's those two walls aligned. Okay, if I join them up, then I'll lose that line because now they're on the same face. Okay, unjoin them. Unjoin. There we go. Okay, so again, I can take this guy, maybe move him over a bit. Try that one again. Align to the bottom face here, and you can use your tab key if you want. Pick to this face, pick, and then align. You can even lock it. Escape, escape, and now if I move one of them using a nudge key, they're going to move with each other. So I've aligned those faces and I've done it from a 3D view. Okay, that would be tricky to try to do from a plan view. It's really one of those things that's easily done from a 3D view. So going back to our elevation, you can also do the same thing with your walls and levels, etc. You can pull this wall down. Oh, is it locked? Pick on here. It is going up to there. Let's just take this level and pull that. Oh, it is locked. That's why. Pick on here, pull this back down. Okay, so if we go in elevation, we can say align to here, this guy, okay, and then lock it if we want. If not, escape, escape, leave it unlocked, but use that level. We can also align in elevation this way. Align. Watch what happens if we do this. We're going to lose a window. It's going to say, what are you going to do? We'll just say delete the window. Escape, escape. This guy's still good. We got to nudge him over. Okay. You can also align using endpoints. So use your tab key to pick different points. Okay, we can say align to here, and I can actually go in here and pick this edge. Okay, escape, escape. If I pick on here and I say edit the boundary of this, okay, regardless of what's going on here, I can also go in and say align to this grid line, this end point. Pick and then lock it. You'll say, well, why would you want to do that? There is times when you want to not just align the edge, you want to align the end point. And then that way you can, do other things however you want to make that work. Okay, finish that, click out. If this grid line moves, then that floor is going to kind of do that. Who knows why you'd want to do it, but you can take endpoints as well with the align tool. Okay, so if I pick on here, you'll see that little lock show up. Maybe it's a sneaky way of playing a trick on your friend. So aligning endpoints in sketch mode. So just use the align tool as often as you can in plan elevation section. Use your tab key to select between different geometry points, endpoints, midpoints. Reference planes. You can bury reference planes within families and tab to select them. So use your tab key to pick all the different edges when you're using your align tool. The last thing is that we have the multiple option where we've been doing all singles. So if we want, we can go in here and say align, and then we can say multiple. and then we can pick on here and then pick 1, 2, 3, 4, click out. Then we pick here to start it again, pick on here. That one won't do good. Let's go back to this guy. Okay, unjoin. Okay, so you can start multiple and pick an edge, pick an object. And you can pick more than one object at a time. Rather than doing one edge, one object, one edge, one object, you go one edge, multiple objects. Okay. Also, the preference when you go to pick a wall to use, it says wall faces. You can go in here and say face of core, the core of the wall. Okay. The center of the core, the wall faces themselves on the outside, or the wall center line. So these are all our edges within our placement edges of walls. Okay, so these are your preferences. Other than that, you can tab between these, but have a look at this. Our options bar, always look at your options bar. Whenever you start any modify tool, you're always checking over here. Escape to cancel out. And then start again. But whenever you do use your align tool and any other, always check here for your options. So that's a mouthful on our align tool. Okay, use it between faces, center lines, core lines, all the different geometry. Family reference planes, sketch lines, end points within geometry, in any view, a plan view, an elevation, a section, 3D views, and you can use it in single mode or in multiple mode. That's it. Couple lessons on the align tool for you.